Hey guys, it's M from M&K Lifestyles.
And R from L&R Sweet Delights.
We're doing a collab today, and we're going to be making chocolate chip cookie bars with Oreos.
And coconut whipped cream.
Yeah, so it's going to be really good, and it's dairy-free. So we hope you like this. Please like and subscribe on both of our channels. Yay! So we already added 1.5 cups of flour to our dry ingredients bowl. So we're gonna add 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And make sure to level everything off with your finger or with the top of the lid.
Level.
Wait, it's all clumpy.
It's posting, Maddie.
I know.
Oh shoot.
You said ready. So we're almost done putting 1.5 cups of butter in. Ours working on that. And
we've already put in a cup of sugar.
And now we're putting in 1.5 cups of brown sugar in. So let's keep working on this. So we put the butter in and the sugar, and now we're gonna cream it for about 2 minutes until it's light and fluffy. Yeah, start low and then move it higher up. When you're done, it should look like this, nice and creamy and all mixed together. So now we're gonna add in 2 eggs and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm just doing 1 cupful because that's pretty much a teaspoon. Sorry, that was our timer. Okay. So here's added number 1, egg number 1.
Wait, look at it. It's about.
Here, egg number 2.
Crack this better. There we go.
Try not to get any shells in. And then now you're gonna beat on low speed until combined. Now we're gonna slowly put in the flour mixture, so I'm gonna do it in batches. So let's do, and 3. So with the mixture, you're gonna start out slow, like on the first speed, and then you're gonna slowly move it higher, just because you don't wanna get flour all over you. Oh gosh, go. When that's barely combined like this, we're gonna add in the next third. And then keep mixing. You can fold the flour on the sides in if you need to, so it'll all get combined. And you should anyways.
Even if there doesn't seem like it, because there probably is underneath.
Yeah, and we're almost done with the flour. So we'll continue putting the flour in. make sure not to overwork your cookie dough. So it's just come together, and make sure to get all of it out of here.
Because ours got completely full up here.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff.
And if you're using a big electric mixer, like a KitchenAid mixer, then you want to take it off the scooper thing.
Yeah. So this is, oh, it smells so good. Okay, this is the hard part. You don't want to overmix it now. You just need to make sure everything on the side is together. I know, I want to eat it. So now it's time to add the chocolate chips. Since we cleaned off our mixer, we're just gonna fold in a whole bag of chocolate chips. So, ready? Make sure it's all combined.
Oh gosh.
We're using dairy-free chocolate chips, but because we're making dairy-free batter, but if you were doing it with dairy, then you can add any kind of chocolate chips. We're using
peanut butter chocolate chips would be good.
Yeah, we're using, I think they're semi-sweet. It doesn't say, but yeah. Yeah.
I think it's folded in.
It'll look like this. So we already sprayed our baking pan. So now you're gonna put in all of this batter. So do you wanna hold it? Or put it in? I'll put it. Okay, ready?
Oh gosh.
That's a lot of
so good.
cookie dough. And chocolate chips.
I like the chocolate chip part.
Ooh, it's my hand.
No, I didn't.
It looks so good. Make sure to get every little
bit, because then it's more cookies and chocolate chips.
Okay, so we have a lot in here. It's supposed to be a bar. Do you want to do this or don't you?
Sure.
Okay, so Ari's gonna spread it all out while I prepare the Oreos.
Even as, well, the Numinos,
So we're using Newman O's
and I have finished flattening out our wonderful and delicious cookie dough.
So let's put it down, and you're not going to use all of these Oreos, but you want to use a lot of them. And
they have to be touching?
No. Here. We're putting 4 on each row. And so it's like every Oreo is another serving. It depends how many servings you want to have. So try to line it up as even as possible.
This looks so good.
Oh. And so right now, we're going to push it down more later, but you just want to get it in now. So when they cook, they might go together, but that's okay. Okay, so now let's spread it out a little bit more because there's a little clump
push it
everywhere.
down?
Yeah, now we're going to push it down and try not to crack them, but if you do, that's okay because some of them are already cracked. There. So now we're going to put this in the oven. So you only want to put in part of the coconut cream. So we froze this for a while. So now you're going to put in the creamy part and not like the actual cream, not the milk, yeah. Not the clear part, you just want the white part, which is set up. See, now this part is a lot liquidier, so we're not going to add that in. You can use that for like a Thai soup or whatever what else do you want to use it for? So it's like not half of the can, but it's a lot. It's like a quarter of the can.
More than
No, a little bit less. It's like there.
a third.
Yeah, and it's okay if you add a little bit of it, but it doesn't look like a lot. Like you make so much more. So this is the coconut cream, and now we have to add the other ingredients. So now we're gonna take the spoon out and get our measuring spoons. So the powdered sugar, you're gonna start with a little bit, but you'll probably need a lot more than what you actually put in. So let's open up our powdered sugar, and we're gonna start with 2 tablespoons, but last time I made this, I added a lot more. So it's all about taste. So it's like a regular, yeah, it's like a regular whipped cream, how you add as you go. So we're gonna start with the powdered sugar, and then later we're gonna add in the vanilla, like close to the end. Oops. That happens sometimes. Remember to push it in all the way. Alright, so now we can get started. So we're gonna add a little bit more powdered sugar now because that also thickens it. So we're gonna add 2 more.
Make sure to level it off, or else it'll be like a giant mound and you'll put too much in.
Yeah. So when you whip it, you're gonna start out slow, like the flour in the cookie, and then you're gonna make it go faster. So you'll need to get a little spoon so you can stir it and then you can test it. You don't want to get a lot because you want to save most of it. And when you whip it, we're not nearly done because it's going to resemble whipped cream when you're done. So, when you test it,
It's good.
it's very coconutty. So, the more sugar you add, the less coconutty it tastes. So we're going to add a little bit more sugar.
So
And the less coconut flavor is when you whip it. So we're going to whip it a lot more. Here, let's dip right now.
So much coconut.
We're going to whip it a lot. So every time you whip it, it gets a little bit more like airy. So let's try it again. It's a lot lighter, but
Still a lot of coconut.
no, we're going to add in the vanilla now because this will help balance out the flavors. And we're actually going to add in a little bit of salt.
Salt? Okay.
Yeah, because that'll help balance out the flavors. So
Got the salt.
Okay, so we're going to add in like a pinch.
Salt.
So
Pinch.
close up this.
Want a pinch?
Yeah.
Okay, how much?
So I'm going to put a little bit into my hand.
Your hand.
And then
Like
here,
that much.
this much.
Smaller,
Actually,
about a penny.
yeah, it's barely any, but it'll help balance out the flavors and make it not as coconutty. So now we're just going to keep whipping this. So it's still getting thicker and thicker, but okay, we're going to taste it again. Ready?
A lot less coconutty.
Yeah. It's pretty good, but you still need to whip it a lot more.
So it looks like whipped cream.
Yeah, it's
right
not-
now it looks like the melted kind of whipped cream.
Yeah,
it's
it's
been
not-
sitting out too long.
Yeah, it's getting much closer, but you want to have like the peaks, like the whipped cream. So keep going. So this is our final product.
You can make yours as coconutty as you want, as whipped as you want, but this is ours. Pretty coconutty.
Yeah, pretty coconutty.
Yeah.
And then you could also add like cold ice cream after you put this out of the oven.
Peanuts would be good on top too.
Yeah, or like toasted
Peanuts.
coconut flakes to go with this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can change this however you want, and you can send us pictures on our Instagrams at m.k.lifestyles with a Z, or
L&R Sweet Delights. Or you can comment on the video on either of our channels, whichever one you're watching.
or
this on.
both, because
Or both, 'cause
we love to get comments.
We
It
love
makes us
comments.
happy.
Yeah, and likes. Also give us
Likes
a
are
big
awesome.
Thumbs up.
big-
Unbelievable. 2 big thumbs up. Both channels.
Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to both of our channels. Thanks so
Yeah.
much. Peace out,
And
yo.
the link to the website where we got the cookie recipe
Be down below.
will be down below in the description box down below.
Thanks so much for
there.
watching.
Bye.